fans, once again, it is me, the Horror Miser Monty G. Yes, once again, it is Saturday. That means it's Slashback Saturday, and this time, the Horror Man said it's time for Christmas in July. That's right, it's Christmas-themed slashers, and I couldn't pick one of the best Christmas slasher horror pictures than Santa Sleigh. Now, Santa Sleigh is a 2005 Canadian-American Christmas slasher comedy film that stars professional wrestler Bill Goldberg as Santa Claus. This film was written and directed by David Steinman, who was a former assistant to Brett Ratner, and Ratner served as a producer. Now, one of the things I find interesting about this particular horror film is that it's the beginning of the movie where we see a whole bunch of famous stars. We actually have James Caan. He's in this one. Rebecca Gayheart, Chris Kattan, Fran Drescher, and Alicia and Anna Sorrell. They're all sitting there at the dinner table having a nice dinner party when all of a sudden Santa Claus shows up and just goes around killing the crap out of everyone. You get some nice, decent kills in this particular picture. And once this movie starts and you get that nice opening, you know what type of a horror picture that it is. It's comedy, it's over-the-top horror. It's one of the best opening scenes I've seen in a horror film, or particularly a Christmas horror film, such as Santa Sleighs. Now, another interesting fact I love about this film is the story that they have written here. Now, it's interesting how David Steinman has crafted this story. In this one, Santa Claus was a demon. He was supposedly the son of Satan, a virgin birth, similar to how Jesus was a virgin birth, making him sort of an antichrist. Now, he goes around killing people up until a 1005, where he actually meets an angel, and he and the angel decide to play, of all things, a curling match. A curling match. The demon loses. Santa Claus loses to the angel, and for the next 1,000 years, he's forced to do it every Christmas day to give out presents to kids. It's 1,000 years. That's what he's sentenced to do. I thought that was a nice twist on the Santa Claus mythos. Now, obviously, in 2005 is when this movie takes place. The curse is lifted, and Santa Claus, Bill Goldberg, can go back to what he used to do before, and that's go on the killing spree again. He takes his deer, or a hail deer, or a reindeer, great practical effects on the reindeer, and he goes on this huge killing spree, killing the crap out of everyone, because for the last 1,000 years, he hasn't done what he likes to do, and that's to kill people, and he makes up for it, and we get this nice series of kills that Santa Claus does. Now, we do also have some nice stars in here. Veteran actor Robert Culp, for those who are not young enough to know any better, he was actually in the movie, the TV series with Bill Cosby called I Spy. Yes, unfortunately, I had to bring that guy's name up, but, you know, I had to reference that show. But he's a veteran actor who was on that show. He's in this movie. We also have Emily DeRaven, who was on Lost. She's in this one. And Douglas Smith. They're the two leads in this one right here. It turns out that his grandfather was the one that knows about the true backstory of Santa Claus. And we get some nice kills. We get some nice imagery between him and Santa Claus back when he was an angel. And like I said before, I thought the whole story was interesting. It was a great, one of the great few horror comedies that I like, other than Shaun of the Dead. And I really like Goldberg's over-the-top performances. He really sells it here in some of the kills that he does. And of course, at the end of the film, Bill Goldberg does what he does best when he's been defeated, and he goes back to the North Pole. And of course, he does his famous line, "Who's next?" I tell you, if you haven't seen Santa Sleighs, you gotta watch it. It's a funny, over-the-top horror film. Like I said before, great practical effects, great kills, great performances by Bill Goldberg. He's over the top. He does what he's supposed to do in this film. You know, this over the top giant Santa Claus who's great strength and just literally just does what he does best. So Really appreciate you guys if you can see this film, Santa's Lane. And so that does it for this week's Slashback Saturday. What we have for next, Joe the Horror Man says that for next week's Slashback Saturday, this time we're going to sort of reference another part of Christmas, and that's toys, or as a matter of fact, dolls or toys that are slashers in them. And I'm pretty sure most of you thinking about one particular killer doll that comes to mind. But of course, you know me, I always like to play off the beaten path, but I'll pick something interesting for next week's Slashback Saturday. So that's my video for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I put up new videos such as this one. Also, all my social media links will be in the description box below. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror rules. I'll see you in my next video. I'm out. Please stay safe out there.